Good evening, everyone, and welcome to tonight's game between the Waterloo Blackhawks and the Sistine Musketeers. Ronnie Vadine here in the broadcast booth. I'm Ronnie Vadine here with you, here with every home game, of course, throughout the season. Well, let's take a look at some stats now. Right now in the standings, Sioux City, they're second overall in the Eastern Conference, 27-14, 3-1. That is good for 58 points on the year. And then Waterloo, they're all the way down in fifth place. At 21-22, 2-1. That is, by the way, 45 points, which nothing really to sneeze at. But Waterloo, this is a big win for them tonight. They got shut out last week against Des Moines, well, in their last game. So, yeah, and now let's take a look at the lineup. So for Sioux City, we'll hear their starting lineups here in a second, but let's take a look at their lines. Sioux City, they averaged 5.5 goals per game last week. So they don't really need to change anything on their lines. In fact, they didn't change anything. The first line still consists of Dylan James, Owen McLaughlin, and Bennett Shimmick. Plus, there we have on the second line Owen Fowler, Kirkland Irene, and Nick Pierre. Third line consists of Tabor Heaslip, Grant Slukinski, and Charlie Shane. Fourth line consists of Ben Steve, Sam Deckett, and Ben Duran. And then Pederis Permalis scored his first goal since October 2nd. Last week, he's on his own line tonight. So, there we go. For the defense, our first line consists of Griffin Ludke and Damian Carfagna. And then on our second line, that consists of Ralph Spurgmanis and Garrett Brown. The third line consists of Dylan Gratton and Luke Antonacci. And William Smith, he's just on his own line tonight. So, yeah, not too much difference. Our goaltenders, of course, Alex Tracy. He's just a stud. I mean, really, he is. Then our backup tonight, they seem to be switching it up every weekend, is Christopher Eberle. Waterloo's starting lineup consists of forwards Jacob Jeanette, Owen Baker, and James Hong. And then Gavin O'Connell, and Patrick Geary at defense. So, yeah, it's sure to be a great game here tonight, I think. It's going to be one heck of a game. So I think we're all going to enjoy it, sit back and enjoy it. You know, we've had the pre-funning games, but now we get to the real games right here. So yeah, if we're ready, I think, well, we should be getting started. Oh, hey, the Waterloo's mascot, Tommy Hawk, is in the building, too, because, you know, there's this whole thing. I mean, he does all these crazy acts and, you know, takes dolls, big blow-up dolls of referees and smashes them into the ice. I mean, they deserve it, though, so what do we say? By the way, the starting goaltender for Waterloo is Emmett Croteau. We'll get to that, though, here in a few seconds. As soon as we hear the starting lineups, the national anthem, and other fantastic pregame festivities. I'm just trying to see, let's see, any other stuff. Waterloo, they have a couple of leaders on their team. Garrett Scheifsky, you know, he leads them in points with 34, and then second to that is John Waldron, and then third is Cooper Wiley. And then Sioux City leaders, I mean, Owen McLaughlin, he's first on the team and ninth in the league with 54 points. Then Charlie Shane, he has 45 points, so a bit of a gap there. Not too bad, though. And then third, we have Ben Steves with 43 points. So, yeah, we are just a few seconds away now from starting up this one. Hopefully. All right, here we go. The starting lineups for the Musketeers. Public address announcer Eric Bishop.
Between the visiting Waterloo Blackhawks and your Sioux City, Musketeers. Now, Circle Cement presents the starting lineup for your Musketeers. Starting tonight's set from San Diego, California, number 25, San Diego. Tonight at Redwood from St. Louis, Missouri, number 23, Ben Doré. Tonight at Lakewood from Eden Prairie, Minnesota, number 27, Ben Steve. Tonight at Raven Heights from Woodbridge, New Jersey, number 24, Jamie Armagna. Tonight at Leatherman from Elko, Minnesota, number 3, Rick Love. And starting in goal from Chicago, Illinois, number 31, Alex Tracy. The head coach of the Sioux City Musketeers, administrative general manager, is Andy Johnson, associate head coach, Colton St. Clair, assistant coach, Mike Finelli, goaltending coach, Shane Clifford, athletic trainer, Jack Gutierrez, equipment manager, Taylor Wheeler, director of player personnel, Sean Clark, director of player development is Michael Barra. Ladies and gentlemen, remain standing. We'll stand, if possible, tonight for the national anthem sung by General Manager of Servpro, Brooke Fritchin.
Slider.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed as the twilight's last gleam? Whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous
Yes, it is Brad Pouch night. Our local news anchor, probably the most popular one. I mean, he's really popular. You know, he had a tumor in his brain, and they took that up. I mean, he's been doing very well since then. Doing better, actually, as of late. So, yeah. Anyway, we're honoring him tonight. So, yeah, they got the whole news crew, KTIV, our NBC, what do they call it, affiliate with us here in the building tonight. My dad's going to be on the news, so, yeah. It's all going to be a fun night. Here we go, Sam Deckett. A little bit of a surprise starting the fourth line of forwards for the Musketeers, but who knows? This could be a strategy that could pay off big time. You don't know. Anyway, we are off and we are underway here. James Hong will put it in the Musketeer zone. Ludke will take it back behind the net, and he'll clear it all the way down ice. And it will go wide for an icing. And now it's taken by Deckett. Here's Deckett off the boards. Now for Jacob Jeanette. He'll take it back the other way. Here's Jeanette on the breakaway. Jeanette, he'll shoot one off the boards. Deckett picks it up. Here's Deckett now with it. Deckett will toss it in around the boards. Picked up behind the net by Tucker Ness. His brother Griffin played in Waterloo, I should say, for 3 years. From 17 to 2020. Here's Waldron now with it. Puck pokes around Owen Fowler, taking Nick Pierre, but O'Connell will tip it back in the other way. Irie, puck up in the air. First minute gone in this first period. Here's Owen Fowler now. Fowler will take it in, back around the boards. Picked up by Kirkland Irie. Puck right out in front, Pierre, shot, what a stop by Croteau. Now here's Grattan with it. Grattan fires a shot that was blocked in front of the goal. Now will come out for Grattan. Almost trips and falls on it, and now here's Gavin O'Connell. Shot, and he broke his stick. No, in fact, that was Garrett Brown who actually broke his stick. Kind of gave him a bit of a hit there. I don't know what I was trying to say there, but here's Kirkland Irie. He'll pick it up. Irie back for Bergmanis behind the net. Bergmanis on out for Dylan Grattan. Here's Grattan. Fires one. Tip Pierre. And now Bergmanis has it. Bergmanis. Puck. He'll send it in off the corner boards. Back in. He slept. Bergmanis fires a shot wide. Puck will be taken up the left wing side now. It was Rossi, but now picked up is Garrett Scheifsky, the leading scorer on this team. Here's Bergmanis, missed by Connor Brown, and Bergmanis will try to get it out of the zone. He slipped now for Slukinski. Slukinski on over to Shane. Here's Shane, a shot stopped by Croteau. Face-off will come to the left of Croteau. Face-off's won. It's immediately taken back the other way by Patrick Geary, but then he loses control of it. Carfagna gets it in after he gets tripped back and behind by Sembuco. No, that's not how you pronounce it. Yeah, it is actually, believe it or not. Here's Carfagna for Ludke back behind the net. Sambuco with it again. Tries to get it back to McCormick. Cannot, though. Here's O'Connell, a shot wide. Now taking Patrick Geary with it. And now taking shot stopped by Garrett Scheifsky. Rebound, Carfagna back behind the net. Now it's taken Ben Robertson on over, a shot stopped by Alex Tracy from Cameron Van Sickle. Face-off will come to the right of Alex Tracy. Face-off's one. Ben Robertson gets one to Kostelecki. Shot stopped by Grattan. He blocked the shot. Here's a shot tipped in front of the goal. Oh my God, they had him wide open too. Barely missed it. Holy moly. Here's Garrett Brown with it. Brown up to McLaughlin. McLaughlin will go to his right wing side. McLaughlin back in behind the net. Ben Robertson will try to get out of his own. Passes it on over to John Waldron. Waldron flips one off the board. Schmidt gets a poke at it. Kostelecki does too. Now here's Brown with it. Brown, out for McLaughlin. McLaughlin up the right wing side. Gives it to James. James. And now taken by Waldron out of the zone. Antonacci takes it. Antonacci gets taken down by their captain, Mason Reiners. In his 4th year with the team, this will most likely be his last year. Antonacci now with it. On over. Here's Ben Steeves. On over. Ben Duran with it. Steeves is in. Shot. He ran into the goalie. Boy, oh boy. Almost another one there for Steeves. Steeves leads the team in plus-minus, too. Plus, he had 1 goal and 3 assists last weekend as well. Here's Antonacci now with it. Gets it on over to Ben Duran. Duran for Steeves now with it. Steeves is taken down by Patrick Geary. And a penalty is coming up. And it will be against the Musketeers, because why the heck not? Ben Steeves goes to the box now. Face-off will come. Oh, okay, we got a break, commercial break. Okay, that just came completely unexpected. We'll be back here in 30 seconds. Well, welcome back, everyone. Ben Steeves is in the penalty box. Penalty call there, obviously. So Waterloo will have their first power play on the night. Face-off will come to the left of Alex Tracy. Taking the face-off, he slipped. And Waldron almost got into a fight there at the face-off. Here's Robertson back behind Shifsky. Waldron right out in front, Ray Fust. Making a fuss about that, I'm sure. Robertson on over, probably not. He's with the other team. I'm sure he's glad that he got a penalty. Here's Waldron on out. Robertson on over. Shifsky fires a shot. Stopped by Tracy. Bergmanis trying to get it out. Doesn't, but he slip does. But it only goes as far as the blue line as Robertson gets one to Waldron. And Waldron and the lights. There we go. That happened last weekend too. Yeah, the lights just kind of went dark, but they turned on the lights that they usually use. Yeah, cause they turn down the lights, when the Musketeers come out, and they're all, well, these were orange, but everything else went dark, and then once the lights finally came back on, the refs blew the whistle. So anyway, face-off's won. Here's Ben Robertson back behind the net. Robertson on out. And now here's Garrett Shifsky up the right wing side. Shifsky off the boards now with it. Duran pucks in a scramble for. On out. Robertson just missed that one. Here's James now with it. Gets a couple hacks at it, and they'll clear it back in. Now here's Ben Robertson with it. Robertson back behind the net. Now here's Geary back behind the net. Geary passes it back behind to O'Connell. O'Connell on over. Here's Patrick Geary for Jake Rossi. That's not his name, is it? Okay, it is. All right, here's a shot tipped in front of the goal. Hong just missed that one. Oh, boy. Here's O'Connell on over across. There's a missed shot opportunity there, and then another shot is blocked in front from Rinsel. And now here's Heaslip trying to get it. Now he does. Here's Heaslip. Musketeers back in full strength. 12:54 left to play here in this first, still a scoreless game. Here's Rinsel with it again. Puck's in a scramble for. Now William Smith gets knocked into the boards. Taken per malice. Now they get in a scramble. Pucks, they're still behind there, and now a penalty is coming up. Somebody used their stick inappropriately, and now William Smith has to go to the box. So another penalty, only about 20 seconds after the power play had ended. Face-off will come to the left of Alex Tracy. Durant taking the draw with Waldron. Now pretty much all hope is lost for this first period. We're just going to say it like that. Here's Robertson now with it. Robertson for Waldron. On out, on over across O'Connell. Here's Robertson. Robertson to O'Connell. Sioux City, though, they did do well on that last power play, so let's see if they can maybe keep it like that. And boy, did Antonacci's stick go up in the air. Holy cow. Here's Robertson now with it. Robertson behind the net. Now taken, John Waldron on over across Ben Robertson. And now James tries to take it away and does up the left wing side. Here's James, a shot stopped by Croto and then off the glass. Now taking Connor Brown behind the net. Connor gets one over. Robertson behind the net. He'll leaves it, taking over Patrick Geary. Here's Geary now with it. Geary goes up center. Passes it back behind to Rinsel. Rinsel, now O'Connell takes it at center ice. O'Connell will dump it in around the boards. Jake Rossi gets a few pokes at it. Now they're back in another scramble. Let's see if another penalty's called. Here's Carfagna now. He'll toss it back in. Gets halfway around the back side there on those boards before it's picked up by Geary. Here's Patrick Geary. Passes it back behind to Rinsel. Rossi, and now here's Dylan Gratton with it. Gratton long toss to center ice, but that will hit the corner boards for Croto. Decken almost getting a piece of that. That would have been an empty net goal. 6 seconds left to go on the power play. Here's James Hong now with it. Hong passes it back behind to Shifsky. Musketeers are back in full strength. Maybe if the refs would get out of the way. Jeez Louise, people. Here's Steves with it. Gratton now. Passes it back behind to Garrett Brown. And now Mason Reiners on over across. Puck is played off sides. Face-off will come right in front of the right in front of the Musketeers bench. Excuse me. McLaughlin taking the draw with Jacob Jeanette. Face-off's won. Puck now taken. Owen Baker on over Mason Reiners. Here's Reiners now with it. Antonacci for Griffin Ludke. Here's Bennett Shimmick now. Gets a few pokes on it off the boards. Here's Luke Antonacci now with it. Antonacci on over Dylan James. Now here's Owen McLaughlin on the breakaway. McLaughlin on over Owen Fowler. Now missed. Tucker Ness with it back behind the net. I swear, I always got Tucker and Griffin confused. I don't know why, but I just did. The first time they were in town here. Here's William Smith on back. Nick Pierre with it. Here's Pierre. Spins around. Off the boards, William Smith. Now taken by Mason McCormick. Takes one. Kostalecki. Tipped by Pierre. Now here's Nick Pierre. Pierre fires. Shot one off the boards. Oh boy. That was another good opportunity for the Musketeers to score. But did not. Now here's Carfagna with it. Damian Carfagna up the left wing side on over Slukinski. Off the boards, Brown fires a shot wide. Now taken by Shane. Here's Shane. Missed by Kostalecki. On out. Carfagna fires one in off the corner boards. Puck taken. Robertson with it. Robertson fires one off the boards. Now taking O'Connell. O'Connell off the boards, missed by Fuss, taken by John Waldron. Here's Waldron, poked up into the air. Carfagna gets hit by O'Connell. Now here's Heaslip with it. Heaslip, long toss to Deckett. Here's Deckett, missed by Charlie Shane, but now picked up by Waldron, and they're taking it back the other way. Puck poked up, Ray Fuss now with it. Puck's in a scramble for now, taking Sam Deckett. Got Permalis to his right, gives it to Permalis, but he loses control of it. Now puck's in a scramble for into the corner. Now taken by Rinzel. Rinzel on over across, Ray Fuss. Taken by Antonacci. Permalis on over, Deckett. Puck taken down, Grattan on over to Antonacci. Antonacci off the boards. Picked up by Tucker Ness. Ness gets one on over across to Mason Reiners. Here's Reiners now for Jake Rossi. Rossi, now Shemek with it. Shemek taken back by Rossi. And now Reiners gets it in. Shifsky picks one up. Shemek now taking Dylan James. Bennett Shemek now off the boards. Tucker Ness will get it back in and will round the boards. Antonacci with it. Antonacci taken up the blue line by Rossi. McLaughlin trying to get it away, but Waterloo takes it. There's a shot, they score. Connor Brown, and Waterloo takes an early 1-0 lead. Connor Brown with the goal. That's his 10th on the year. Give an assist too to Jake Rossi as well. Oh, and a big hit on Rinzel. Now here's Hong with it. Hong, and he gets smacked by Bergmanis. What do you know? James Hong now with it. Here's Ludke now with it. Ludke gets hit into the boards. Here's Hong. A shot stopped by Tracy, and the puck is cleared. Okay, Mason Reiner shot one off the boards, but then he'll get another shot, again off the boards. Sambuco will clear it in. Heaslip gets a few pokes at it. And now here's Daniel Sambuca with it again. Missed by Mason McCormick. And now here's Tabor Heaslip. He has Shane to his right. Heaslip in. Could not get the pass across, though, to Shane. Now taking Sambuco. Missed by McCormick. Picked up Garrett Brown. Here's Heaslip for Shane to Slukinski. Missed by Geary. Picked up by Daniel Sambuco. There's a fire shot. Stopped by Croto. Rebound back in front of the goal. And now here's Garrett Brown with it. Brown on over to Griffin Ludke. Here's Ludke on over to Heaslip. They take it out of the zone. And Schneider will clear it in. Tracy will leave it for Brown. Here's Brown on over to Griffin Ludke. Ludke for Ben Duran. 4:18 left to play here in this first. Waterloo up 1-0. Permalis a firing shot wide up high and safety netting and out of play. Face off will come to the left of Croto. Duran wins the draw. Ben Steves with it. On over across Ludke. Fires a shot wide. Off the boards, here's Bergmanis. Bergmanis tipped in front of the goal by Ben Steves. And now here's Robertson with it. Off the boards, and that puck will go all the way down ice. Now puck will be taken by Permalis. Ooh, the left side of my right knee hurts. Shot stopped by Croto, and he covered it up. Almost went into the net, actually. I'm not a pain that's a dance on my brain, and baby, you know it's obvious. Say the word and I'll go anywhere blindly. I'm a sucker for you. Yeah. Any road you take, Gosh, that's been 3 years already, almost. Wow. It's been a lot. Time has flown by quicker than ever. Quicker than the fastest man, or Roger Bannister, I should say. Couldn't think of his name there for a second. Now here's McLaughlin now at the McLaughlin for Shimmick. Shot stopped by Croto. And now here's Shimmick right out in front. Cannot connect with Shimmick. But now McLaughlin picks one up. Here's McLaughlin on over across to Grattan. Shot stopped by Croto. Rebound by James was in front of the net. Now taken. Grattan, a firing shot by Carfagna, and it was stopped there. And now here's Shimmick right in front of the net. Puck now taken out by John Waldron. Here's Waldron. He'll go up center ice. Waldron, there's a shot stopped by Tracy. Now taken by Carfagna. Dylan James picks one up. It's flipped. No one knew where it went, but Carfagna did because he picks it up and gets it on over to Shimmick. Shimmick off the boards. Now taken by Slukinski. Antonacci for Heaslip. Heaslip now missed by Antonacci. Here's Jake Rossi with it. And Shifsky ran into the linesman. I think that might be a penalty there. I'm not sure. Or something there, I bet. I mean, unless one of the Musketeer guys pushed him, then that would be the penalty. There's a shot stopped by Tracy. Here's Antonacci with it. Flips one off the boards out to center ice. Here's Heaslip now with it. Now for Charlie Shane. Shane, he's in. Sorry, those are just my fun and games premiering right now, which I hope you watched. Here's Fowler, a shot up high off the glass, as I'm calling this game right now. Here's Carfagna. On fires a shot stopped by Croto. Rebound! Oh my gosh, that puck was up into the air. Thank God he was paying attention, or else that would have been a goal! It's some action afterwards between Fowler and Geary. Just a little trash talk by Fowler, you know. He does that. I mean, He doesn't quite, actually he does lead the team in penalty minutes with 130.
Brady finished with us tonight. Thanks for coming out to the Musketeers.
Rating, sailing so I will not go. Turn the lights off. Face off will come to the right of Croto. Na 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 na. 86 seconds left. Irie taking the draw with Mason McCormick. Irie runs the draw. Here's Shimmick. A shot right away off the boards. Now here's Carfagna with it. Carfagna for Nick Pierre. Fires a shot. Stop Cry Croto. And he covers it up. 1:17 left.
The Musketeers want to give a big birthday shout out to Shaylee Twyford, celebrating her 11th and golden birthday. Happy birthday, Shaylee. Kevin and the Musketeers.
Face-off's won. Back behind the net. Here's Tucker Ness with it. Ness now taken off the boards. Jacob Jeanette. Jeanette missed by Pierre. Here's Carfagna with it. Carfagna, a minute to go. Now here's Ben Robertson with it. Robertson now for James Hung. Pierre now with it. Carfagna gets a few pokes at it. Puck shot wide. Here's Ness on out. Fires one in from Owen Baker. Here's Jacob Jeanette, though. Tries to keep it in the zone. Carfagna getting it for Pierre. Missed by Irie. Now taken. Tucker Ness with it. Here's Ness. Now Pierre picks one up. On over to Ben Robertson. Now Owen Baker gets one. Puck will round the boards. Griffin Ludke. Ludke, 15 seconds left. Here's Steves. On out for Deckett. Deckett just about gets tripped there. Now down to 10 seconds. Back behind the goal. Here's Duran with it, trying to get the last shot. On over Bergmanis, fires a shot wide. And that will be the end of the first period. 1-0 Waterloo leads. We'll take a break. We'll be back after this. Don't go away.